Hello, good morning everybody. Happy Wednesday. Today we are going to be talking about the nature of beauty standards in males and kind of what they go through. And I know what you're thinking. You're probably thinking, what do I, a female, know about males and what they go through and how they feel about society putting pressure on them? And I'm here to tell you, not very much, but I truly am just going to talk about kind of what I've recognized through my experiences with guys, and kind of go from there. So let's get down to business. All right, so I guess one of the first things I'd like to note is that when I was doing my research on beauty standards the other day, everything that I found was for females. Nothing that I found had to do with guys. There was no, history of guys' beauty standards and or how they feel about their bodies or anything like that. It was all women, and it was all recognizing women and their struggles. Okay, so truly, and this may be such an unpopular opinion, I think guys have it so much harder than girls when it comes to body image and beauty standards. Okay, here's why. Don't hate, no shade. Okay, here's why. Because we allow females to kind of express themselves, and we encourage them to talk about their feeling and say, well, this is how I'm feeling, this is how I can deal with it, and like kind of express their feelings and emotions in a healthy way, just about things in general, but also about body image. And for guys, we don't let them talk about how they feel and their insecurities, and if they feel like bad or not. I mean, everyone has things that we struggle with, but we don't give guys the space to express that. And I don't know, like that's why I think that the guys have it harder than girls, because there's just so much more pressure to like fit this certain look and like, be muscular and manly, and if you're not, and if you cry, and if you don't, then you're frowned upon basically, and like you're not seen as a man, and that's really sad. In addition to not letting guys kind of express themselves and how they're feeling, we also, I feel like, give more channels to women to express themselves in hair and makeup and wardrobe and all the things. And then at the same time, we kind of expect men to stay in this box and like I said earlier, fit this certain way, and if you don't, then you're not a man. And I remember for class we had to watch a Today Show interview with Matt McGrory, and he said that like he feels uncomfortable when his son locks himself in the bathroom and cries. And I think that's just so like telling of society and like how we raise our guys. And it's just like, we tell them to man up, and like we don't want them to cry and express themselves. So lots of times they revert to anger. They either like internalize everything and they keep it to themselves and end up exploding in a different way, or if we don't allow the guys the space to express themselves, they're gonna end up hurting themselves. So either we let them tell us that they feel insecure without reprimanding them, or they start internalizing and thinking about everything and revert to violence or either hurting themselves. Two very unideal situations. Yeah, and so I also remember watching a documentary, and I don't remember what it was called, but it was a group of guys all sitting around a table, and I think it was called Man Enough. Yes, it was a group of guys all sitting around a table, and literally the beginning of the video, one of the guys was like, who here has ever felt insecure about their bodies? Every single guy's hand shot up. And it's like, when we think about body image and beauty standards, we always think about girls, what they go through and the pressures that we put on females. And I'm not saying those pressures aren't there, because they are, and they're very real. But at the same time, like, I feel like the pressure for guys is even more substantial because, like I said, we don't allow them to express themselves. So yeah, that's just kind of today's video. I know it wasn't really like research based, it was just kind of my observations, but I don't know, it is very important that we allow guys the space to talk about these things in order to create a more, healthy and nurturing environment for them, so that they're the best husbands and dads that they can be. If they're able to healthily express themselves, then it creates way less long-term mental health issues in the future. And yeah, so thank you for watching today's video. One more tomorrow, which is crazy. I feel like this project has been going on for a long time, but it's only been 3 days, so yeah. I hope you have a great day, and yeah, thank you for watching. Goodbye.